Hello and welcome to Game of the Day here on Cricket Leinster TV. Today's offering from the Mason Alexander LHW Financial Planning Cricket Leinster Premier League is the meeting of Pembroke and the Hills. At the toss it was visiting captain Nicholas Pretorius who won it, and he opted to bowl first. After choosing to bowl first, Nick Pretorius' Hillside got off to a perfect start. Two maidens were followed by the wicket of Fiacre Tucker, who edged through to the skipper at slip, before Dermot Tucker feathered to Mark Dunnigan with the gloves on. Max Sorensen and Nazir Showkat were miserly in the opening 10, these overthrows giving some relief to Pembroke. Even when Lorcan Tucker deliberately went up and over the slips and hit a lovely straight drive, they were just 43 for 2 off 14 overs. JJ Garth, batting at 3, got a life in the 17th over, before Lorcan Tucker got the ram shot out off a Rooney Murphy free hit. Garth cut this lovely shot backward of point, but surprisingly for the Pembroke outfield, he had to run 3. This left him in the firing line to be given out, caught behind in the very next over. In the 28th over, this single brought Lorcan Tucker his 50 off 85 balls. Theo Lawson became the 4th wicket when he was given out LBW looking to sweep. In the very next over, Tucker was unlucky to play on for 59 and leave Pembroke 5 down. Josh Little was unable to add impetus as he gave Van der Merwe an easy return catch. Jack Balbirnie then played a lovely shot for 4. However, he called Ben Hoey through for a run to mid-off, which allowed Daya Singh the chance to effect the run-out. With 10 overs remaining and Pembroke 7 down, Paul Lawson played this shot very fine to third man. Jack Balbirnie then fell to a good catch by Van der Merwe at long leg and Pembroke were 8 down. Starting the 48th over, Alex Ridley was the 9th wicket to fall, as Luke Clinton took the second caught and bowled of the innings. This wicket fell just as Pembroke had gained 12 penalty runs for the Hills' slow over rate. In the final over, Lawson deposited this boundary to Cow Corner to finish 33 not out and bring the home side's total to 210 for 9. Chasing down their target, the Hills had 2 good overs before Alex Ridley stepped in. First he had Donegan chipped to mid-wicket. Pretorius smashed a glorious 4 over extra cover, but the very next ball Ridley had his revenge, 19 for 2 off 3. Daya Singh showed he was in good touch with this straight drive, and his partnership with Albert Van der Merwe began to build. Singh sent his second massive 6 over long off in the 15th as the Hills moved to 68 for 2. Van der Merwe was given out LBW to Garth in the 18th, bringing Max Sorensen to the middle. Singh's second 50 partnership was broken when Sorensen edged through to Lorcan Tucker. Rooney Murphy was next to join Singh in the middle, and he dismissed this full toss to long on. Then, in the 38th over, Rooney Murphy stood his ground as Pembroke celebrated. The umpires concluding it was a bump ball, and play continued. At this point, the Hills might have thought it was to be their day. In the 41st over, however, Rooney Murphy had to depart as he picked out Ridley at mid-off. As long as Singh played his shots like this sweep, the visitors were ahead of the game, but he was running out of partners. Showkat bowled by Jack Balbirnie here. With 5 overs remaining, the Hills needed 28 runs, but when Singh got under this Balbirnie full toss and Fiacre Tucker gleefully held on at long on, the momentum swung towards the home side. Fiacre Tucker was well in the game now. Next over, his brilliant direct hit saw the end of Harry Archer, and the victory now seemed inevitable. Paul Lawson bowled the 48th over, and having already deceived Archer in the air once, Lorcan Tucker made the stumping, and the Hills were 9 down, needing 20 of 13 balls. It was left to Alex Ridley to put the seal on victory, as his full and straight Yorker bowled Clinton, and Pembroke had won by 16 runs. An excellent contest settled with 7 balls remaining in the Mason Alexander LHW Financial Planning Cricket Leinster Premier League. So I'm joined by today's player today, Paul Lawson. Paul, you must be very happy to get that victory over the Hills this afternoon.
Yeah, no, it was a good win. I thought we could have got a few more with the bat. As the guys were saying there, we got those penalty runs, obviously played their part, but I thought we set up nicely with Lorcan. Thought we were going okay. Lorcan and Jage, I thought we could have got a bit more, but at the end, 200 plus in Dublin, I think you've got a chance no matter what.
And you must have been very pleased yourself. Obviously, you just mentioned off air there your first score over 20 this season, but 33 not out, added a few extra runs yourself.
Yeah, no, I think I burgled a few. The main task was there to just hang around for as long as I can, trying to mooch those penalty runs. So I thought they did the job, and then obviously a few there at the last over. I thought got us up past that 200 and then happy enough.
So then you were more than capable of defending that, and it set up to a close finish. Dave Singh put on a great score himself there of 87 for the Hills, but yourself there, you were very, very economical, and then you also took those 3 vital wickets.
Yeah, no, I thought they set up nicely at drinks, like with Daya and Max going well. Like obviously Max is always dangerous, and Daya looked very organised. So I thought that, like, it's still delicately poised, but I thought they could have cruised it at the same time. But as the guys were saying there, like, I think we've got one of the best bowling attacks in the league. So no matter what we've got on the board, I think we've got a good chance.
And where do you see yourself now in the league? What's the target for the rest of the season for yourselves here in Pembroke?
It's a strange one here. Like obviously, it's good to I think we've distanced ourselves now a bit from the bottom 2. So now we can, I think, bonus points sort of play their part. So I'd crack the league might be a bit beyond us, but there's no harm. We've got a refix now against Marion Tuesday week. If we can have a go at them, you never know, and just finish the season as strong as we can.
We really appreciate you joining us. 33 not out and 3 for 26 off your 8 overs. You really were the player of the day here today.
Right on, cheers Peter.
So it's a 16-run victory for Pembroke over the Hills in today's Mason Alexander LHW Financial Planning Cricket Leinster Premier League Game of the Day. Join us again next time, and until then, go well.